go. Good evening, everybody. The 7th and 8th grade parents were way better than that. We can't let that go. Good evening, everybody. Okay, guys, that's a little bit better. Before we get started, I'd like to ask everybody to stand to pledge allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thanks, everybody. All right, well, it's great to see such a good crowd here tonight. You're certainly in for a treat. We had our day concert today, and the kids were great. I certainly know that you're going to enjoy them. So this is the sixth graders, right? So this is the first big time concert since last year. The last one you guys was at your elementary schools. Remember that? That's crazy. I'm sure you're going to notice all the hard work that's been put in since the last time that you were at one of your children's concerts, and you're going to see a real step up in the level of performance. So I'm going to stop talking, and I'm going to let you enjoy what you came here to do tonight, and enjoy the talents of your children. So thanks to Ms. Cappuccino and Mr. Iguano, Mrs. Musili. We have a really wonderful music department here, and we really benefit from it in many, many different ways. So I'm really grateful for them, and I know you'll enjoy this tonight. So I'll turn it over to Ms. Cappuccino.
Thank you all for coming. We're going to start with 3 songs by the band, and some of the kids are going to do introductions to the songs. They have written them themselves. They researched the songs and then are here to tell you a little bit about each one. So we'll start with Suchi.
My name is Suchi and I play the trombone. Our first song is Valiance, a heroic overture for band. It was composed by Robert W. Smith, who has written over 700 words for concert band. This song is a very accented and energizing piece. Every section has a solo, which we have been working hard on. Please enjoy Valiance.
play the clarinet. Many of you have heard the song Somewhere in My Memory if you have seen the movie Home Alone. Somewhere in My Memory is a classic holiday ballad written for the movie by John Williams, who also composed the score for Star Wars, Superman, Jurassic Park, and many other famous films. This piece features a music box theme in the beginning and end, along with a trumpet and clarinet melody. The song is played at the end of Home Alone when the main character, Kevin, is remembering and finally reunited with his family. Personally, I enjoy the song's soft notes and peaceful melody. As the last note plays, try to envision your holidays with your family. You'll find them somewhere in your memory.
She plays trombone, but I asked her if she could play a little bit of that bells part, and she learned it really quickly, so thank you so much for doing that.
My name is Justin and I play the trumpet. Have you ever heard of the famous singer Michael Jackson? If you have, you will surely know the song Beat It, which was released in 1982. Beat It received a Grammy Award for Record of the Year and Best Male Rock Vocal Performance. This band arrangement was fun for me to play and is one of the band's favorite songs. We hope you enjoy the strong beat and catchy melody of Beat It.
transitioning over to the choir. And band students in choir, please carefully walk down to the risers. Actually, you're going to go to the hallway to your spots. That's right, they'll be coming in shortly.
Thank you. Obviously, our first song needed no introduction. That song, believe it or not, was written in 1934. It's quite an old song, and hence its popularity, as so many people know it during the holiday season. Our next song features Malak on a solo. This song is in Hebrew. It's a psalm that is set to a beautiful music, and it's basically almost like a round. It's sort of a canon, so you'll hear different harmonies amongst two sections of the chorus, and it's called Shiru Ladonai, and basically it's a song about singing a joyful, beautiful, and a praise in song. So it's just a happy song in Hebrew. Enjoy.
Shiru, 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 Adonai,
you please give Malak a round of applause? Would you take a little bow? Good job. And Dea on the jingle bells in Winter Wonderland, and thank you Suchi for stepping in on the tambourine in that song. Throughout your child's experience in chorus, much like elementary school, part of our curriculum is learning music from all around the world, all different styles, the genres of music. We have an African song planned for the spring concert, so you'll hear some really interesting things throughout your child's experience here in the music program. And we continue to develop our voices as they get older in middle school and experiment with more multiple harmonies and getting stronger each day in their music reading skills as well. Our final selection in this set of our program is an older winter tune, not as popular as Winter Wonderland, but we hope you enjoy Marshmallow World.
It's a marshmallow world in the winter, when the snow comes to cover the ground. It's a time for play, it's a whipped cream day. I wait for it the whole year round. Frozen marshmallow cloud, being friendly and clown in the arms of the evergreen tree. When the sun is red, like a pumpkin head, it's shining so your nose won't freeze. The world is your snowball, see how it grows. That's how it goes, whenever it snows. The world is your snowball, just for a song. Get up and roll it along. It's a yummy, yummy world with my sweetheart and you. Take a walk with your favorite girl. It's a sugar day, what is spring is late. In winter it's a marshmallow world. The world is your snowball, see how it grows. That's how it goes, whenever it snows. The world is your snowball, just for a song. Get up and roll it along. It's a yummy, yummy world with my sweetheart and you. Take a walk with your favorite girl. It's a sugar day, what if spring is late. In winter it's a marshmallow world. In winter it's a marshmallow world. In winter it's a marshmallow. It's a marshmallow world in the winter. Marshmallow world in the winter. Marshmallow world in the winter. Let's go.
We just need a brief moment again to transition back to our band. So if you are in the band before the choir sits down, please go find your spot on stage. And chorus members, you can have a seat. Thank you.
My name is Maya and I play the trumpet. Written by Larry Clark, the song Chronicles has a heroic upbeat melody led by the trumpets and accompanied by the rest of the band with triumphant harmonies. Other melodies in the song feature the clarinets and flutes. The composer was born in 1963 and is known for his many compositions for his band and orchestra. I personally like this song because of the stupendous harmonies.
Thank
My name is Rachel and I play the clarinet. Our next piece is a classic holiday tune. Although it has no mention of Christmas, it is usually played during the holiday season. Let It Snow was written in 1945 by Sammy Cahn and Jules Stein, who imagined cooler conditions as they lived through a heat wave in Hollywood. Our band arrangement features the alto sax with the melody, as well as the flutes, clarinets, and trumpets. This is one of the easier songs for our band to play. I love playing Let It Snow because it is one of my favorite holiday songs. We hope you enjoy listening to it. Before we play our last song, I just want to give you all a chance to see all the members of our band because I know it's hard to see them on the stage. So first we want to bring out our percussion section to the front. They have really come a long way this year. They've started to learn how to play the timpani, all the keyboard instruments, the mallets, the xylophone, and among all the other little traps that they're playing. So let's give our percussion a round of applause. And then we'll start from the lowest section in the back. We have a really strong trombone section. Can you guys stand up, please, so everybody can see you? Our trombones. And then, thank you. We have a lot of trumpets back there. You can probably hear them. They're really strong. I'm so lucky to have them. Trumpets, stand up so everybody can see you, please. And then next to them, we have 3 bass clarinets this year, who I begged to switch to bass clarinet from clarinet, so thank you so much. And we have our saxophone section. We have mostly altos, but we have 1 tenor as well. And then the whole entire second row of clarinets, stand up. And although you can see them anyway, our flute's right in the front row. Stand up. So I'm really proud of the band this year. You can sit. We're really, like Mr. Iguana said, we're learning harder things. We're doing things in different time signatures, key signatures, articulations like staccatos or smooth. So hopefully you've heard some of those differences. And in the spring, we will just continue even more difficult music. So let's finish with our most difficult piece, and Jason will be introducing it.
My name is Jason and I play the clarinet. Nutcracker Sweet Petite is a collection of songs from the famous ballet The Nutcracker. Written by Peter Ilyich Tchaikovsky and first performed in 1892, it is one of the most well-known and distinguishable ballets. Our band's version of this piece is arranged by Joseph Campello. There are smooth sections and staccato quarter notes from the clarinets, fast eighth notes from the trumpets, difficult snare drum rhythms, and each instrument has an opportunity to play the melody. The piece also changes key signatures and time signatures several times. This song is my favorite because of the variety of tempos and articulation. I hope you enjoy this medley of songs.
So we will now switch over to the chorus for 3 more selections.
I love this next selection. Many choirs do Disney songs, but this is an underrated Disney movie that just came back into the light of 2 years or so ago. If you saw the new version of The Jungle Book. And The Bare Necessities is an old classic Disney movie, the original version. And I love the message behind this really positive, upbeat Disney song, which basically just says, you don't need a lot in life to be happy, you just need the bare necessities. So we hope you enjoy, featuring our small ensemble of singers listed in your program.
For the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Forget about your worries and your strife. I mean the bare necessities are Mother Nature's recipes that bring the bare necessities of life. Wherever I wander, wherever I roam, I couldn't be fonder of my big home. The bees are buzzing in the trees to make some honey just for me. You look under the rocks and plants and take a glance at the fancy ants and maybe try a few. The bare necessities of life will come to you. They'll come to you. Wherever I wander, wherever I roam, I couldn't be fonder of my big home. The bees are buzzing in the trees to make some honey just for me. You look under the rocks and plants and take a glance at the fancy ants and maybe try a few. The bare necessities of life will come to you. They'll come to you. They'll come to you.
Thank you. Would you raise your hand if you were a small ensemble singer in that group? And take a little bow. Would you give them a round of applause? Not only is it a great skill to be a solo singer, but to be able to work and listen to each other in a team, it really is a beautiful thing. Our next song is inarguably one of our favorites, a pop tune from not too long ago, 2014, The American Authors, and I'd like to invite Sammy and Kyle to start us off on The Best Day of My Life.
I had a dream so big and loud, I jumped so high, I touched the
Would you give Sammy, your microphone wasn't even on, and you totally projected your voice all the way out there. So bravo. And Kyle, nice job on your solos in that song. Good job. Before I introduce our last song and we begin to conclude our concert, a couple of people to recognize. Number one, I am so incredibly lucky and to have such a crutch in the music program here, not only in Central Middle School, but Parsippany. Mrs. Cappuccino and I, we've been making music together for something like... I appreciate you. I enjoy working with you every day. You are a pleasure, Mrs. Cappuccino, and your talent does not go unnoticed. So thank you for all you do. Mrs. Cappuccino, I'm gonna embarrass her. We went to high school. We are proud graduates of Parsippany School, the Parsippany District, and we've been playing in marching band, singing together, and I've lost count of how many concerts we've done together at many schools in Parsippany, so thank you. Our last song is featuring Maddie in the beginning, and it's a quite difficult rhythmic song in the time signature of 5/4, and this is by Harry Belafonte, the Banana Boat song, Shake, 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 Señora, from Beetlejuice, if you know that movie, a very famous Jamaican singer, and his music lives on. Turn the world around.
We come from the fire, living in the fire. Go back to the fire.
Thank you. That song was so hard to memorize and count, and hopefully you can appreciate the very intricate harmonies and parts that we're working on together. I see a dear friend of mine in the audience, and some of you know her as well. If you had Mrs. Fountain / Mrs. Clark, raise your hand. She came to visit today, and she's also a middle school chorus director, and we were having a great conversation about 6th grade chorus and how hard it is to be a young singer and really be independent and come into your voices. I and Mrs. Cappuccino are so proud. Congratulations on finishing your first concert here at Central Middle School. Please give them a round of applause. You guys really did a wonderful job today. Band, bravo. Thank you to our custodial staff, our principal, Mr. Gray, who's here tonight, and all of our administration as well for their continued support. And 6th graders, you need to give, it's really wonderful to see this room packed. Thank you for being here, for your support of music in Parsippany and our school, and for all you do to make these children successful, to have music a part of their lives. Students, would you give your parents a round of applause for all they do for you? At this time, thank you again. If you have any questions at any time or you want more information, we look forward to Elf Jr. up at Parsippany High School. And myself, Mrs. Cappuccino, and Mrs. Musili work on that together, and that will be February 23rd, 24th, and 25th. So more to come on that. At this time, before your students can see you, the chorus, you guys, we need to put our instruments away, get organized. Row 1, would you guys please go back? You may get your things and greet your parents. So row 1, you may go, and we'll see you shortly.